I'll say it again.
Ask me again and I'll tell you the same.
What was the song we were singing the first time we recorded
I
this?
wanna know. Oh.
My lovely.
Oh, that's what it was. I forgot.
Where did you go? Why were we singing that? Maybe that's what started it.
Oh, we should stop singing that song then.
Oh no. Yes.
I will not mention jock jams, and we will not continue singing the song.
That's right.
It's Groundhog Day.
Groundhog
episode.
Days.
This is a Groundhog episode, guys, even though it's not Groundhog Day.
It's
It's bound to happen one of these days.
Also a classic Animal Crossing pocket pod.
Pocket Camp Pod.
Pocket Camp pod.
Horizon.
Animal Crossing Horizons thing to talk about.
Should we change our name to Horizon Pod? Are we
Horizon
a year
Pod.
and a month too late to bother
We
with
weren't really forward thinkers in that name. I thought it was cute at the time.
Yeah,
I
it was
still think
definitely-
it's a cute name.
that? I still
It's
like our
a
name.
cute
It's just if you'd
We're
ever
for
played
your
Pocket
pocket.
Camp.
It was because we were trying to think of something that would be open to changing for other things that were not Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
We are the Pocket Pod that happens to talk about things other than Animal Crossing Pocket
We can
Camp.
talk about Polly Pocket
Polly Pocket.
or pockets in general.
We
I
could
do love
talk
pockets.
talk about Connecticut.
Connecticut pockets.
Pockets in Connecticut. Famous pockets from Connecticut.
And talk about billiard boards
Ooh.
and pool tables with pockets.
Oh, in the corner pocket.
Ooh, yeah.
And just like certain pockets of areas in Connecticut.
That's true. Little nestle nooks.
Pockets of information.
Pocket books.
Pockets full of
I like pocket
exciting things. Got
Yes.
a pocket full of
kryptonite?
pennies. Could we be a pocket full of pennies?
Pocket full of pennies. Pocket full of
Pocket pocket pants.
All right.
pocket
Pants,
pants.
pockets.
Animal Crossing.
Well, we've been having some technical difficulties.
there have been
been
a
having those.
Yes. You know what? I think people understand. Everybody's had technical difficulties every now and again,
Yeah.
so they understand.
We had to
That's the
record
episode
the
title.
opening,
Technipcupple.
basically.
Yes, it's fair. But
I'm going in a tunnel. Can you hear me?
no, it's all staticky.
I can't. Can you? here.
So we're going to try to keep this episode short.
Yes, let's
So
do
we
it.
don't lose you,
Yes,
guys.
An attempt
family,
to
and
stay
friends.
together, keep it together as long as we
Gotta
can.
keep it together. Isn't that a song?
Right now, are you talking about "Oh Me"? That's a different song entirely, but it also is something about
Come
dating.
together.
Come together. That's what it is.
Right
Gotta
now.
keep it together.
Over me.
I believe
know.
you're probably right. I don't know the "Gotta Keep It Together" song, but
Why do I feel like it's a Lenny Kravitz song? Probably because I don't know.
American woman. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
he
Didn't
did
he do
cover
a-
that song.
You did a
I
cover of
think,
that song.
but I know him best from "I Want to Get Away."
I
wanna
wanna
fly
fly
away. yeah.
He was
There's-
that song was top when I went to go to the Z100
I
Z100
think I know who it
Jingle
is.
Ball
Ooh,
back when I was in
Jingle
high
Ball.
school. It was
amazing.
that was the first time I saw Bare Naked Ladies live. we
Oh my
want to go a
gosh, we're going
throwback
back
to the
yes,
to
classic.
the Canadian episode.
Yes.
And
Classic
Shania
Joe.
Twain was there. It was a real year for
Wow.
rando 90s music. I gotta tell you.
Sounds like it was a cream of the crop of
It's a
90s
Ben
artists.
Harper song.
Ben
I knew it was
Harper.
like a groovy, bluesy type.
that's a good. He was really popular around that same time too, Ben Harper. So
Oh,
It's a Ben Harper song.
yeah,
Keep it
it's a
together.
Ben. Nice. Man, I
love
forgot
Ben
about Ben
Gibbard.
Harper. He was
And Ben Gibbard, Ben Harper.
and
Ben
Bank of
Gibbard.
I do love Ben Gibbard too, but those are completely different artists.
Oh, I heard Bank of and I was like Bank of Ben Harper.
the Bank of Ben Harper.
Ben
Ben
Harper. My favorite Ben Harper song is the "Steal My Kisses from You" song.
That was
Have
the
to steal
popular
my
song that I
kisses
saw
from
at the
you.
Z100
So
Jingle Ball too.
cute.
This is so
Aw.
funny. What is happening? It was all at the Z100
Always
Jingle Ball.
trying to steal
just
my
that right
kisses from you.
Well,
Always a-
I think that was a fun little
Cat.
musical start.
Oh,
Start.
we should
What?
talk. We should talk about Pocket Camp. No,
Animal Crossing.
Should we?
I have to admit, I'm very out of the loop of Hockey Camp. I haven't played for a hot minute, so I know there's stuff going on, but I don't know what it
we
is.
should talk about that.
This is a
Okay.
shout out to
Sorry,
Pocket
guys.
Camp. Enjoy playing, people that still
It's-
play Pocket Camp.
yes, by all
Let us
means.
know what you like about it.
Tell us new things that we're missing out on, and why should we play it?
Yep. Convince me to come back.
I haven't uninstalled it. It's still on
Yeah,
my
it's
phone.
still there.
It's
I
available.
see when they update the logo. I see that little icon.
That's always sweet.
I see when like Isabel's face is a little different in a different location, different color and stuff.
Yeah, something that keeps getting updates all the time is Pocket Camp with new content all the time. So
What a
I'm
great
all the time.
segue.
I know, right? What's that about? New stuff.
Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. What's new?
What's
Nothing.
Something.
Oh, someone's a little
Sail
salty.
away,
Oh.
new horizon. What's new? What's new?
What's
Nothing.
new?
I'm also a little salty about it. I don't mean to
I'm
be
salty.
Like,
I'm salty. I
want-
live on an island and there's nothing new going on. I'm salty about it.
on a salty beach island that's all ready for something new. But I can share something new that is not really related to New Horizons specifically, but the new thing I have to share with you ladies.
Tell us.
Still related.
Yes, it is related because Animal Crossing was inducted into the World Video Game Hall of Fame. It was inducted along with, this year, was it also inducted with Microsoft Flight Simulator, StarCraft.
Oh.
Where
StarCraft.
in
Star
the
Boot
world is Carmen Sandiego?
Oh, what a big year. What
Right,
a,
so
what a
it's-
big year for inductions.
Right?
So wait, Sarah, talk to me about this. It was the entire series of Animal
Yes,
Crossing?
it seems to be because it's just like the overarching. It's not a particular
concept.
volume. of
That's
the-
interesting. Why wouldn't it just be Carmen Sandiego then? Because there is a Where in there was a
Yes.
Where in Time.
Oh, you know I
is
would love-
Carmen Sandiego.
If I could pick my own personal thing, Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego was super fun and I loved it. And I remember I totally dug that game. So I wonder if that, I didn't look at the entry for Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. I wonder if it might even include all of the Carmen Sandiego games. Carmen Sandiego
we
games,
had the
perhaps?
Where in Time one, and it was
Yes.
so fun. And you
So
could get
fun.
your cup of coffee from the coffee vending
Yes,
machine,
and
and
sometimes-
sometimes it would flip over.
Yes. And it would just not even go in your cup. What a lot of fun that was. That also delighted me. And I had forgotten entirely about that until you mentioned it. And oh my gosh, it's so funny.
I wish I had played that game. That's not even familiar, so I don't think I ever played that
I
game.
wonder-
I had it on a CD-ROM
Oh man, yeah, I don't even remember. What did we have it on? Was it on
on
something
my
that was, like-
computer, Dora.
It would
think
have
it
to be a
was-
CD-ROM if this was like the early
I
90s.
think, or maybe
right?
maybe it was even at.
Was it a floppy? Was it a floppy flappy?
the weird
Now
thing
I don't know.
I definitely did not have it on a computer. It was not a PC. It was a gaming console of some sort. And I'm trying to
Oh,
remember. if it
okay.
was
Mine was
Genesis
definitely
or-
on my PC. I can 100% say that that was where I got mine from.
Wow.
But
Wow.
where in
While you guys were playing that, I was
Time
playing like DOS Wheel of Fortune or something.
Ooh, you know what? Wheel of Fortune is a classic
ding,
fun
ding,
time.
ding, 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 ding.
Do you guys remember the Burger King Kids Club?
Burger King Kids Club.
Do you guys remember in the middle of the Burger King Kids Club, you could write your own games? They
No.
give you the code for games, and you could. It was
Oh,
like
that's cool. Yeah, yeah.
five pages of just like writing
code?
lines of DOS
Yes.
code,
That's awesome. I didn't know they did that.
and then
That's
you could play a game.
it
was fun.
Game. But no, that is
And it
very
helped
cool.
me learn
Was
how
it-
to type.
Was it Kids Club where it's, I'm making this up, where it's cool to be a kid, or is that like Discovery Zone or something? I'm trying to remember what the tagline for Kids Club
Was that Chuck E. Cheese's?
Maybe
No, that's where a
No,
kid
but that's
can
where
be
a kid can be a kid.
I thought it was like where it's cool to be a kid. I thought that was a thing.
That sounds familiar.
Sounds
so I'm
right.
thinking it could be right. Yeah.
I don't know. Someone can correct me. I doubt anyone
We eat
knows
what
either.
we like. Oh wait, that's a cereal.
Mikey
My
likes
Apple
it.
Jack.
What?
Oh, but anyway, I
Yes.
believe it's just the overarching, like, kind of all the games within this franchise.
The
have been
series of
inducted.
whatever,
Yes.
yeah.
Because StarCraft has had many iterations, as has
course.
Microsoft Flight Simulator, which has a new one, as my wonderful Timothy reminded me that there's even one out now that's essentially you're just flying through Google Earth and you're real-time flying, which is amazing. Because, I mean, that's like the thing that Flight Simulator interest has always been about, like, I think making it as authentic to a real flying real airplane, because I remember being very bored with it as a child and not understanding why my brother and my dad were very into that. Was a PC game that they played and I was like, not for me. But
So you get to fly through Google Earth now? That's really cool.
I think that's essentially what it is, because it's like real world.
Can I
like,
fly over my house?
Oh, I don't. You know what? That's a good question. I don't know if it's like literally showing the map, like the satellite view.
If it's just
I don't
parts
know
of-
enough about it, but
Yeah,
Maybe?
parts of real maps, maybe like in cities or something. Yeah,
yeah. But either way, pretty cool.
super cool.
But anyway, this great honor has been bestowed also on Animal Crossing, and this is from the Strong National Museum of Play,
it's
which
the
I
best
was
museum.
because I was like, is that in? That's Rochester, and that's important to someone in Pocket Pod. Who is it important to? And
So strong is a name in Rochester. Like there's the hospital and there's other strong things. So the Strong Museum was the first museum I ever went to in Rochester. Oh. And it is one of my favorite museums because it is literally just a museum for fun things. It's like it's a toy fun kids museum. There's a toy hall of fame on like, I believe it was like on the top level. It's where I first, not first, I already knew this, but they had this whole little, I think, is it the name of the section, but it was called When Barbie Could Date Ken or something like that, because it's back when Barbie and Ken were the same. I'm sorry, I said Ken, I meant G.I. Joe. When Barbie could date G.I. Joe. And it's when they were the same size and they have them like next to each other.
G.I. Joes are much smaller nowadays.
Yes, exactly. They're little plastic figures. But back then they were like Barbie size. Wow. That museum is super cool. And every year they like induct new toys to the Hall of Fame. There's new stuff. They have a Julia Child kitchen. What? No, I'm making that up. That's at the museum
here.
Nope, that's here. They have. I'm mixing it up because
I've been to that one.
You've been to that one. That's here in DC. I'm sorry. There's so many great museums. That's another good one. That's the American History Museum in DC. Yeah. But no, they have. Oh yeah, that's what they have. They have a little Sesame Street, so you can like go and take a picture in front of Bert and Ernie's door.
Wait a second.
What?
Now I'm wondering, have I been to that museum?
Ooh. It's a place to go in upstate New York.
But maybe there's another place.
Maybe they do this. Like they also do it at Sesame Place.
Street store, because I have a lot of.
It's a replica. It's not
No, I know, but like as a child, it really caused a lot of anxiety in my life because I really wanted to go behind the doors because I honestly truly believed that once I went behind the doors, magic was going to happen.
Yeah, you'd walk into the
I didn't understand why I could not go.
And you'd see Ernie sleeping and like snoring and going.
Oh my god!
Right?
Wait, did they have a train?
I think
like a trolley train, a train that you could go in and pretend that you're in a train.
I don't think.
Now I'm gonna have to ask my mom where this place is. Because maybe it was just the egg in Albany had that. I don't know.
I don't think the museum's big enough for a train. I could be wrong about that.
It was like a trolley car that you could, and it like pretended that it was like doing stuff. It was just
fun, imaginative.
It was super cool.
I don't know. There could very well be it, but I don't remember. I do know that you could go grocery shopping in a little kid-sized grocery store in there.
What?
So kids can take little carts around and pick up plastic food and then check out at the grocery counter thing. And it's a great museum. But I did not know, Sarah, that they also have a video game Hall of Fame. That missed me entirely.
Well, it only started in 2015.
That's
so
why I didn't know.
Recent.
I left Rochester 10 years earlier. That's why I didn't know.
Well, if you ever go back, or I presume eventually you'll go back, or if Pocket Pod decides to take a road trip to Rochester.
I try to visit Rochester once every couple of years, so could happen. Haven't been there in a long time to the Strong Museum. It is so cute. I love that.
It sounds amazing. It sounds really fun, and I love that they try actively updating it to keep it like inducting new things, inducting new toys, and even adding new categories like
and
games.
They'll have like visiting thingamajigs. What the words aren't coming to me right now.
Visiting like exhibitions.
Exhibitions. Yep.
Exhibitions. Like I wonder if they did perhaps when the Muppets were having the
Muppets.
traveling
I'm pretty sure the Muppets traveled there. Yeah, I think so. Because that would be the place it would go. I do think they made it to Rochester at some point.
That makes sense.
Now, by the way, that Muppet traveling thing is stable in Queens, New York, at a museum of
media.
Moving
images. That's right. I remember that was a place I was interested in going to, but I did not
museum. In the it's totally unrelated, obviously, because now we're talking about Muppets from video games. But anyway, if you go there, it's the exact same exhibit you would have seen, but they added more stuff and made it a permanent thing. It's great. I recommend it. It is worth the trip to Queens.
When everyone is moving and going to places again, it'll be. I mean, it's starting to happen already, guys. It's magical. I know. Leash and I are two-thirds of Pocket Pod are max efficacy. Mm-hmm. and RAR is like, what, a week, 2 weeks away? 2 weeks away. Well, a little less than 2 weeks away because I just got my shot as of recording. It was yesterday that I had my second dose. So I'm pretty excited. And I'm
group hug and hug in 2 weeks.
And then group pub because I really like going to
group pub hug.
Group petties, hug, and pub.
And by petties, it means pedicures.
Yeah. Petties.
I was like, what's petty? Like, nah.
Oh, I'm tired. Anyway, more about this museum.
I have a question.
Have any more about that? Yes, Sarah. Leash, you're not Sarah.
I'm Leash. It's just me.
It's fine.
Was there criteria provided for what made it
I don't
The
know
thing.
if they have
Or
any
is there like a committee or panel or
about.
something?
Let me see if they say anything about in the about section. Anybody can nominate a game to be entered in
Even
to
you
running
and
for
you
it.
and you.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how harshly judged it is because it is an individual museum. So it's not like there's a World Video Game Foundation.
But it is a world-known, wonderful, awesome museum, I think.
Oh, yay!
I don't know how world-known it is. It is known to my world.
Yes. And I mean, maybe they're the first ones to claim the World Video Game Hall of Fame. I mean, it is a registered trademark, it looks like they have. So there may be other World Video Game Hall of Fames.
It is called, by the way, the Strong National Museum of Play. That's the name.
Oh, I see that. The Strong National Museum of Play. The O in the logo for this page, at the very least, is a sweet little video game joystick. I don't know if that's consistent throughout all of their website or their logo
They do
usage.
different stuff with the O. Yeah,
That
they
makes
have like
sense. I felt
puzzle. They have blocks. Yeah, they have all kinds of stuff.
that stands to reason. That it would have a lovely variety to suit each little realm of their exhibitions or exhibits, as the case may be. I think it's pretty cool. I like that they're acknowledging video games. Looking back at older entries, it does have. I was concerned because like these are all games that I feel are very familiar to me as someone from the United States. Do they have? Well, although StarCraft is pretty big internationally for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is certainly a U.S. focused museum. Like all of the toys were very America centric, I think, from my memory. So it doesn't mean it doesn't resonate outside of the U.S., but I do think it's U.S. focused.
That's cool.
My mom said that I went to the New York State Museum.
Oh, the New York State Museum.
I've never heard of the New York State. I guess that's probably in Albany, though.
Let's find out.
Yeah, so many museums.
But it also did have the Sesame Street door.
Nice.
And
Look
it
at
was
us
the
talking about New York.
A-train.
That's right next to Connecticut. Good job, us. We branched out of another state.
It's growing. Doing other countries that we talk about, other states. Who knows what could come next? Other planets?
It is in Albany.
Albany. That makes sense. It's not the egg, though, that you were talking about?
The egg is more of like a performance type area, I think. So, but I always loved seeing the egg when we went to Albany. Like, look, it's the egg. Because it looks like, it's a building that looks like an egg.
You don't say.
Yeah, I do.
I'm actually Googling it because I've never seen this building before. It kind of looks like a satellite dish, actually.
It looks like an egg.
Okay, fine. It looks like an egg.
Well, there you go. You heard it
Empire
here.
State Plaza. That's a cool looking venue. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, look at us learning New York facts today.
Learning all the things and more places that we'd love to go eventually.
Right? We actually circled New York. We talked about Rochester, Queens, and Albany.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's left? There's like nothing left in New York beyond those three exact places.
That's what I know. Those are the only ones I know.
York people.
True. Of course. What's up?
You guys want to take a break?
Yeah. Let's do that.
That was a lot of talking about New York. And we're back.
Yeah.
What a fun little break that was.
That was a great break. I had a restful time.
Great break. We have an announcement.
We sure do.
Yes. Announce.
This month is ME Awareness Month.
Ooh, yes.
That's
If you'd like to learn more about ME, I recommend listening to episode 156.
That's right.
When we talked with our dear friend Lo about ME, which is a long name that I have trouble saying, but she says it so lovely.
Yep, she's had a lot of practice.
I'm not gonna try it again, but it is a, what did she call it? It is a condition. I want to use the correct term. It is a condition that deserves a lot of attention, and it doesn't get a lot. What else do we want to say? We want to say that Lo has a Blue Sunday event coming up.
Yeah, there's a Blue Sunday event that her friend Anna is hosting off of her Tea Party for Me account on Instagram, and you could host your own Blue Sunday things. You could join in and have a little tea party at home and take a picture. You could also donate to really awesome causes. All the links are on Anna's Instagram and other places. And we posted all of those links earlier this week. and it's all in the episode as well. All that information is out there.
Yeah. Check out those social meds. We're at the Pocket Pod. Just
Social
about
meds.
everywhere.
You know what else is good about the social meds?
What?
Letting us know if you want to join our awesome Discord.
It's true.
Nice. It's true. You are not wrong.
Our
Yeah,
sweet little Discord. People are still so sweet and share all their fun stuff and post.
We're
what they
the
have going
I like
on.
to brand us as the chill Animal Crossing Discord.
This is not an aggressive trading thing where you have to bring 7 things from Gulliver in order to get
It's
one
more
thing
of like
from
a
Red.
buy nothing.
It's like a buy nothing. It is a buy nothing situation.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, you're just looking for something. You're wishing. You post your wish. Sometimes you have a gift to offer.
Yeah.
I've learned all about buy nothing this week. It's been a great fun for that.
We can talk more about Buy Nothing. It is a fabulous little organization that I believe is worldwide.
Oh, nice.
But before we do, I would like to say that if you'd like to join our Discord, it's a fun group. You can find us on the social medias, direct message us on any of those. So Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Or you can email us at thepocketpod@gmail.com. And our social medias are all The Pocket Pod.
It's true.
Excellent.
It's true. Pocket Pod was taken on like at least one of those places. So we added the and then we ran with it. So we are the Pocket Pod.
And then we
but our
quick
podcast
changed.
is still Pocket Pod.
We quickly changed our YouTube before we got to our 100 subscribers so that we could not have the longest name in the world as our vanity URL.
Pocket Pod Animal Crossing and Animal Crossing podcast.
That would have been the longest for sure. I love it. But it's not
It's so easy.
Just the
or you
Pocket
could just
Pod.
do like X capital Y 1357921ABQ, which is our non-vanity version.
Do you actually
Wow.
have that?
No, not specifically. I'm
Oh
just
my
saying
God. I was
over-
like, Leash.
This is amazing. I have like photographic
She's like the
memory.
Rain Man over here.
no.
Most impressive.
Before we go into some dream suites, because that's how we're going to end our episode today.
Yeah.
I want to know what you learned about Buy Nothing, Joel.
Oh yeah, let's hear your buy nothing. Buy nothing report. from
Buy
Joelle.
nothing report. Well, the first thing I learned was I was in the wrong place.
Oh,
So when you go on Facebook and you say, I want to join my closest Buy Nothing group, it will suggest apparently the largest nearby Buy Nothing
gosh.
group and not the closest.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
so
was in the wrong
weird.
group and I was very confused and I was like terrified that I was going to post the wrong thing. And I started sending messages to Leash, who we know is an expert at Buy Nothing at this point. And Leash was like, well, you're in the wrong place. So she sent me the right link. I joined the right group. You guys, I've already had fun chats with like 2 or 3 people that live in my neighborhood.
See?
One lady
Wait,
lives
I
around
just
the
want to go
corner.
back to last week
okay.
when Joelle felt mildly peer pressured into joining the Buy Nothing group.
Oh no! Oh,
She's like, I don't know, it's not for me. I really just want to get rid of stuff. I'm not interested in anything else. And I'm like, well, give it a chance. And then you're like, okay, I'll try it. And then she joined a group. I recommend going to the Buy Nothing, like just Google Buy Nothing, and you'll get to the
It's a
the
.org,
nonprofit.
isn't it?
I think it's a .org, website, and it has a list of all the possible Buy Nothings, and then you can sort by. There's like little
106
Google
in
Maps.
Maryland alone. 106.
Yeah, and you can, if you don't have one in your area, you can actually start one,
yes, that's also very cool.
which is awesome. And there's little maps, little Google Maps, so you can like really pinpoint which one you actually belong to. So that's really helpful.
I've got to say, they should. That's something. Check that out first because that's super helpful. I just lucked out that I picked the one that my area was pretty. I guess because I'm right in the middle
I
part
checked
of
the map
area.
afterwards to make sure you were in the right one, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm
And
very
you
much in
were.
there. I'm like right smack dab in the middle of that area. But yeah, the maps are super helpful. I was like fascinated, just like going through. Oh, my relatives are over here. They could be in this group. And I was just like, the maps are 100% helpful. You should check out the maps. They're just going to be at the top of every category. So for the states, for the U.S. states, that is. They're like at the top of each state category. They show the map. I think it's at the top of each state category.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. So I mean, that very helpful. I definitely.
Fun fact: when you open the
stuff.
map on your phone, and then you go back to your map app for the next 5 days, it'll still have those weird color shadings in the whole map.
You need to get yourself out of that
awesome.
view. It's kind of amazing.
I was like, Nick, did they change Google? And he's like, what are you talking
It remembers
about?
the
Google got very colorful with their maps this week.
Joelle, same thing happened to me, and I was like, I need to leave this customized map, otherwise I'm going to be
Well, I'm glad you figured out. I did not.
No.
I went to layers and went, what is this? Oh, okay.
You did figure it out. You did figure it out.
No, but after first asking Nick if he had the same problem, is this happening on your phone?
Is it some holiday I don't know about?
But actually, I showed it to him, and then he was really excited because he didn't know you could make like customized, savable map layers like that.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
Yes,
well,
you
they
can make
used
them
to
for
have
yourself too, personal.
Do you remember
Yes.
My Maps? They used to have My Maps, and that was really popular like back 10 years ago.
Like it kind of merged into
and
that.
then it converted into this because now it's a layer.
It's pretty cool.
My Maps wasn't a layer. My Maps was like a separate link you would send people to show your. Because that's how, like, for my wedding, we did a My Map to show like the route,
all the little hot
and whatnot.
spots. Yeah, places to visit while you're here. Yeah, it's a great little thing. I love it.
But you guys, my Buy Nothing group, everyone is so freaking generous. Like someone gave away a sound bar, a brand new.
Someone gave
TV
away a
sound
brand
bar.
new robot vacuum.
Wow. People it's because they want it to go to someone who wants it. No one that they are in contact with.
So funny. They're like, I don't want this demon robot in my house.
That is adorable. That's another thing that I've noticed, that people are they can have very whimsical and fun descriptions.
Yeah,
or
they're
they'll be silly.
encouraged to like stand out and say funny things. I love it when they say this something for size, like in the picture. Yes. And so it's always something weird like a Sharpie for size. My favorite was baby toes for size. It's really cute.
What if they had a really big baby?
I mean, I don't know. Is your baby 1 year old? Is your baby 2 months old? It's very different baby toes.
240-month-old baby.
Everyone's someone's baby.
That's true. That's a very good point. Excellent point. Oh, I love it. That's a delight. Yeah. Oh, what a good thing. I'm happy that's worked out so well.
But I've set myself a rule: 1 in, 3 out. If I get anything, I'm finding 3 things to get rid of. I've already gotten rid of 2 things, and the third one is I'm currently simmering on the third one, guys.
You're waiting for that joy to not be sparked when you touch it next time.
Well, no, I'm happy to get rid of it. I'm waiting.
She's being polite to her
I'm
to give everyone a chance, and so like,
of course, the simmer that you post.
And one of the things that we like to do is we like to simmer through Friday and Saturday for we have a larger Jewish population, so to make sure that they have a chance to see it. We try to simmer through those days.
Super considerate and good to be mindful of for any area. Why not? Let it simmer for those days. You don't know. Simmer. But this whole thing of simmer is so sweet to me.
I love the word simmer. In fact, I've been using the word simmer all week about all kinds of stuff. You should really simmer about this idea.
Simmer is the word.
Well, I'm so glad that everyone's found joy in the Buy Nothing that I've been
I had no idea.
talking about for.
I know. Well, it just took us. Thanks for being patient with us, Leash. You were not.
I wasn't pushy.
Push it.
No, you were educational. You were smart about how to convince us without convincing us. It was very good. You did a great job.
Thank you.
I gotta give them time to see its value.
You let us simmer on it. One might say.
That's right.
For months, frankly.
Simmer on it. It's a good idea for many things. Simmer on it.
And now it's time for Dream Sweet, where you sweetly dream.
So sweet. So
I have
sweet
to say, this is back by special request from one of our favorite listeners.
Oh my goodness.
Who sends us emails every once in a while with awesome ideas. So a shout out to Lila, who was like, what happened to your dream suites? It's back.
We have a lot to talk about, except for this week.
This week we had nothing. So we're doing some dream suites.
We're doing some dream suites. Speaking of dream suites, Rar, I heard you had a dream suite.
I do. I think it might be something we maybe have talked about before, but I've just been so inspired.
Say it before I'll say it again.
Yes, I know. I'm going to say it again because I want to. I want to
have it stick this time.
I'm not saying I don't like the tools that we have already. They're great. Yeah. But I would love to have more variety in the look of the tools. And there's an Instagram user that is at donut_Animal Crossing, and they make the most delightful tool skins I've ever seen. And they're perfect because they would be great for seasonal stuff. I've shared a couple of screenshots with you too.
It's beautiful.
That, So one of them looks like they could be made with like star fragments. There are these lovely blue shimmery things. It looks like the net is like a screen of sparkles. Or perhaps the cherry blossom set that each one is like crafted with the lovely twig of a cherry blossom.
Wouldn't that be nice though? Like even if you couldn't like customize them, but like more like the wands where you could get like different specialty ones aside from just like the golden ones that you can get.
Right. Because then you could use it and look at it during the season, but like you don't necessarily. Because right now, for the seasonal stuff, you get like craftable items and you put them out for a little bit. But like maybe you don't want them out all the time, so you put them back into storage. But if you had these, like, I could actually make a net this week that's cherry blossoms.
Yes.
How fun is that? Just random.
Gosh,
I love it.
And I'd want to use them. I would basically, if those were craftable and needed the seasonal items, I think I would just make them all the items and like make a whole bunch of those.
I would actually craft my tools more often, frankly.
What if the nets, those like you see the one that, and maybe we could share these with our listeners either in the Discord or I don't know, somewhere else. Instagram, whatever. The firefly looking net, wouldn't it be cool if like it kind of like as you were carrying it, like little twinkles kind of like fell off of it, and even like the little petals kind of like fell off of it as you were carrying it around.
Animated effect around you.
Yeah,
it's so like gorgeous. Little trail.
Sort of held like together
a little trail,
by magic,
a mouse trail,
right?
if you will.
I would love that. I would love it so much.
Yeah, I love that all these items
are lovely.
In this, like, the glowy one just has like things falling off of it, right? Like it's just so pretty.
So
this person just designed them for funsies. Like they don't. Yeah, there's no actual functionality, I guess, unless you. Little Lion Cake is big on like game hacking videos right now. She's like
want to do like modding and stuff.
I think he's like super. He loves watching the videos where they like mod things together and put things together. He's like, this is a Super Mario Brothers game, but they're playing a Cuphead villain in this one. And
that's amazing.
I love that he's interested in that. That's so amazing. But that's a
super cool,
amazing thing that people work on. And it's like, I mean, there's people who focus on like the modded Switch community that they can like adjust these things. I mean, it's hard because it's not something that Nintendo really wants people to do, but it's so amazing. It's so creative. And it's like, I wish that was easier for the access because it is really cool.
I just wish cool ideas like this were even like kind of possible with Nintendo, right? Like even if like this incredibly beautiful design wasn't it, but like just the idea of having themed tools, like the thing you carry around most often. I don't need my magic wand all the time. I don't wear seasonal clothes exactly, but like I always need a tool. I always need to catch a butterfly or go fishing or chop down a something.
Yeah, and I just love the idea that these are just more special. These are seasonally appropriate. They're just really creative.
You can even use them as just cool little decorations places.
Can you imagine having those like that little axe that has growing little cherry blossoms going up there, just like hanging out in your orchard? That'd be so beautiful.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with this axe in the like celestial one because it, I love everything that glows, and that one looks like it would glow and has a little the back pointy part. It looks like you could use the back side of the axe for something and the front side of the axe for something.
Oh, I love it.
It looks like an ice pick on the back, Yeah. Be fun during winter. Very cool. Oh, so pretty.
Perfect. So versatile. See, that's what we're talking about. Versatile
Sarah,
ideas.
I will confess, I saw you liking these posts on Instagram, so I followed them on our Pocket Pod account. I've been liking these posts, so I was really glad you talked about it.
Oh my gosh! Did we tell who they're from? Did we say the name?
Donut
so they can follow
Animal Crossing, and we can share their posts through our
that would be
stories
the best
for sure. But yeah, that way that's an easy way to get people to see them because they are really cool and really super delightful. I can even share them right now.
Thank you for being expert at stories, Sarah. I am no expert at stories.
You've done a great job at stories, and I have done it
the
every
whole
so
few
often.
times I've done it.
Oh, well, I'm happy to help. But so sweet. Just some really great ideas. I love them. Love seeing creativity. If you have ideas, make it. Just don't let anything stop you. Just make them. Just draw them out, sketch them out, and maybe even if you don't want, like, if you just think you have a great idea, you can share it, and maybe someone else will want to draw it. You never know.
Yeah. Put it out in the world. There's always someone out there that wants to draw something cool, new ideas, everything.
Inspiring other people is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it too.
All right. Nice. Would you like to talk about another
thing?
Dream Suite?
Dream Suite.
JB, would you like to read Lila's?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be happy to.
Okay.
So this one is from Lila. We already said that.
Yay!
Here's the dream suite. Maybe we could search up genres and it could pop up with clothing or furniture from the genre. I'm thinking this is probably like within the catalog, or if you're like even searching in your clothes
storage. Yes.
In your storage.
Oh, your clothes,
yeah. Any of those things you could search by genre, not just by name or by, time collected or whatever. And then Lila specifically would love to have the theme Five Nights at Freddy.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my gosh, that is a exciting, well-loved horror game that's been out for several years. That is.
So I'm thinking this delight. Is she's looking for like, let's have a crossover with Animal Crossing and Five Nights at Freddy, and then let's have these themes. So you could have like the Hello Kitty theme stuff, like the Sanrio. Yeah. You have this. You have whenever we get the Zelda stuff, we know what's happening. Obviously, stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool.
Or like if you wanted to dress like your favorite villager, you could type in their name and then would come up with some clothing options that they would perhaps like.
Oh my gosh,
type in merengue and you get all like the fruit clothes and stuff. Oh,
that'd be so cute. I love the idea of finding the things that your favorite villagers like and wearing what they have, or like finding gifts to share with them. That actually would be kind of cool too. That kind of versatility. Throwing out other ideas.
Because right now, like if I want to figure out what's the best gift to give one of my villagers, like I'll go into the little app on my phone and be like, okay, so, and they only recommend clothes. So you can't even like see if there's furniture that fits that category. On the app, it's just here are all of the clothes that fit their favorite color and type and go for it.
Have at it.
It's a lot of options.
It really is.
And I sometimes I just want to give them furniture, something that will look nice in their house, right? Like
yes. Something that would go
statement piece.
Yeah. Like I was trying to figure out what to give Lucky because he has a very, I don't know if you've seen Lucky's house, but his house is a dirt floor and he has some gravestones in it.
It's spoopy.
It's very spoopy. And I was like, what do you give the dog that has all the spoopy things? I gave him a cool globe, of course.
Oh, very nice.
Cool globe. His cool globe. That may or may not end up being the cover photo this week because I took a great photo with him and his cool globe.
Oh.
And we do know I'm putting air quotes around cool, right? Just so we're on the same
cool.
Oh. Well, don't tell Lo.
Yeah, Lo didn't hear this.
Well, that's a really cool idea. I think there's a lot of application, not just necessarily. Wait, what did she say? She said in the clothing or furniture, but like anywhere. Like if you're like in your little closet or
what about genres for your KK albums in the record players and stuff?
That's
right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Actual
or
sort
could
them
you
by
reassign
KK.
it to Wonderwall? That's what I really want to do.
Oh my gosh.
Or can I just go and riff in here?
Yeah.
Could I write my own song and give it to KK? And then could KK play it for me?
Do you guys ever play games where you could upload your own music into the PC game?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I did that on The Sims. Like I would replace all the Simlish songs with like whatever the heck I wanted it to be. It was great.
I think some of the other, I think some console games had that too, that you could save tracks from your favorite CDs and it would play. Like maybe it was one of the tricky games.
KK to play Wonderwall.
Oh, it would be even more amazing to have to convert it.
I just want to yell
Freebird
Freebird at KK.
You can do that. KK's here. Oh my gosh, guys. What is this, Saturday night?
KK, put on some pants, man. That would be solid.
Oh man, that's so great.
And look, Nintendo can just literally take what you just did and put that right in the game and no one
I know, I did it. I did it for them.
You nailed it.
Done. We have another dream suite.
Yeah.
From Machado 217 or 217 or 217 or 217.
Oh,
yep.
So many
nice options. Or 712 backwards.
Sure. Their dream suite requests the throwback dino screen with variations of dinos. Yeah. I mean, really, Nintendo? One measly Triceratops?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every other throwback item has 76 variations.
I think that's actually accurate. Those weird clocks, there are a lot of them.
So many weird variations.
There's all the
So the
there's all
dino screen you're
hats.
talking, the dino screen is the little pop-up
Little
wooden
triceratops.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
matches
agree.
the grass standy and the tree standy.
Yeah.
And there's just the one.
One dino.
Right? Why is there not at least 3? Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Give us 3. Give us a steg. Give us a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and give us a Triceratops.
I need the big 5 really,
Yeah.
but
What are the big five? Tell us the big five.
Patera,
yeah,
You know it's got to be Stego.
T-Rex,
T-Rex.
Pteranodon or pterodactyl, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
I
Sure.
really don't know the difference.
Miss.
Stegosaurus,
Bronte.
Bronte, or
Yeah.
Brachiosaurus, or whatever you want to call it.
It'll always be Bronte to me.
I think
but
there's.
yeah,
I think
Brachia.
there is a Brontosaurus.
Yes.
Though. Like I think he's back.
It was.
back
They
again.
said it wasn't real, and then they said, "Yes, just kidding. Brontosaurus is a legitimate dinosaur type."
And then Triceratops.
Yeah.
Unless they
Those are the
changed
big
it.
And then
five.
if you
You're
want to get
absolutely right.
extra cool, I'll also get crud.
You'll get cred.
I'm blanking on like all my dinosaur knowledge right now because I'm tired.
No, it's okay.
What
What's
about
the
little
one
guys?
with the little thing on his tail? The
Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus. And the honking dinosaur, which is the Parasaurolophus.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow, nice.
What about the little
And-
guys? I love the little guys too. The
Procamp
Jeremiahs, I love those.
And also Velociraptors.
Oh wow, yeah, Velociraptor.
I think the Jeremiahs
them.
are like just, prehistoric gerbils or something. They're like tiny little guys.
Oh, that's so cool.
Velociraptor.
And what about the Pachycephalosaurus?
Oh,
What
man,
about
what about him?
Becky something?
He's the one that has like the big, like hard head.
Oh, with the thing, the little.
No, that's the Parasaurolophus.
Oh.
The Parasaurolophus has the thing that sticks
That
out.
amplifies
and he
their
honks.
voice.
I'm not talking about the
theoretically.
amplifier.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like they have just like a big forehead. What's
They have
that
like
one?
little pointy horns, and it's like round, like it looks like a little
Yeah,
bald head.
That.
Oh,
Lots of big dinos. So many options.
So many.
Why just
So many
one?
great
I love the
dinos.
Triceratops. I do.
I know, right?
But
It's classic.
Steggy's my favorite. So just
Oh,
And
You're
what's
hearing
the,
this
what's
first,
the
Nintendo.
big one that's like big like a T-Rex, but he has like a sail on his back?
oh, is that an Allosaurus? No, I don't remember. I don't recall what it is.
I don't
It sounds amazing.
remember. I'm blanking.
She's gonna remember.
I
She's
need
gonna look it
lion
up.
cake here.
I know, right? He's a
we
professional
need our
dinosaur.
dino expert up in here.
That's right. Professional knower of dinos.
I do not know. I do.
Oh
not
man.
know. I do not know.
Oh. Someone's gonna call me out on it. And I
Oh
don't remember.
no, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
Call us out.
Yeah.
Tell us what the dino is.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
Tell us
No
what it
follow up
worries.
stream in the Discord. Join the Discord. Go to follow up stream and tell us where we went wrong with the dino talk.
Oh, you're talking about Dimetrodon? Is that what you're
Nope.
talking about? Because you
No,
said it was
he's
like a
big.
T-Rex. Okay, my bad.
Oh, I think I found him. Spinosaurus.
Spinosaurus. See, I think some of these dinos I don't even remember learning about in my dino amazed youth craze. Of
Sadly, my dino craze was the Big Five and the Big Five only. So if
They're
there
a good
wasn't a
choice.
song by that one guy that did all the dino songs about it, I knew nothing about it.
Ooh,
Do you guys know the dino guy?
songs.
I
No. What is
forgot his
this?
name.
Tell me.
So first of all, I'll give you some background while I try to find out his name. Every year at Passover during the 10 plagues, and we talk about the wild beasts, my stepdad always picks a song from this guy that does the
Oh
dinosaur
my
songs.
gosh. So
My
sweet.
favorite song
What?
is If Stegosaurus Came to Work Today.
What? That sounds
I'm gonna
incredibly
find
cute.
out. I'm going to find out who this is. Because his name will never come to me. But we had a whole tape. We listened to in the car when I was a kid. Where is his name? Gosh darn it.
Oh, it's okay.
If
I'm sure you'll
something,
locate
something
it.
came to work today.
I know. I was thinking you could always sing it to us, and then we'll know for sure.
No, I didn't spell it right either. So that's
Oh,
part of the
no.
problem. How do you spell Stegosaurus, guys?
Steggo.
Oh.
Is it Tom Chapin? Does that sound right?
Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus came to work today. It sounds like this. That seems like that should be the title of the song.
Something,
sure
something came to work today. If it wasn't Stegosaurus, it's a different animal. I'm very sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Tyrannosaurus. The other one is Don Cooper is his name.
Don Cooper.
Don Cooper.
So the other one
dinosaur
is the
song
Tyrannosaurus Rex song, which literally goes Tyrannosaurus, Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's adorable. We listened to that tape on repeat when I was a kid. But yeah, he has super fun songs. You can buy them, listen to them on Amazon or whatever.
Nice. It sounds like they're
He has
kid-friendly
dino
songs.
songs from 1988.
That's the era. I was 5 years old. That's the era, guys.
Yay!
He also had spooky songs in 2012.
Oh, not familiar with the rest
and
of his
Hanukkah songs also in 2012.
Wow. So he's got a variety of musical fun times.
That would
share.
make sense that he's Jewish. That actually makes that checks out. Yeah.
JP, do you have a dream suite?
Or
is that it?
I do.
She wished that KK would play Don Cooper songs.
I do wish KK would play John Cooper songs. That would
dream come
be
true.
a real moment for me. No, the last dream suite, and this isn't something so new, but it came up recently chatting with Halloween. Let's get those amenities in Animal Crossing. I want a big balloon.
Are you talking about Pocket Pod? I mean,
Yeah.
shoot.
We are talking about Pocket Camp Pod amenities, and I want them in New Horizons.
And I want the treehouse to be. First of all, why can't we have a treehouse? Why can't we have a treehouse?
We have so many
to
trees.
live in.
Let me put a treehouse in the middle of my little forest. Why not?
Like,
Why
make me
not?
plant 4 trees and then make me put a house on front of it. That's fine. I'll be good with that.
Exactly.
I'd do it.
Come on.
And then it magically makes itself into a really cool tree.
And
that looks
also,
like a
I
house.
have all this like beach space. Why can't I put a freaking balloon? Just ready for takeoff.
And I want to go in it.
Sweet.
And then I
And
want
then we can-
Merengue to sit inside of it and wave at everybody.
Waving down.
We can tie
No,
it
wait,
into
Merengue's waving from the
li-
ground because she's
that's
afraid
right.
of heights.
Yeah,
That's true.
we can tie it into Lion Cake's dream suites of wanting to do aerial something or other with
Yes.
this catching animals and
Right.
You can get in it and just take a little aerial tour of your island, and then it just lands back down. It's just like going on a
Oh my
ride at like an
gosh,
amusement
that's
park, right?
amazing.
It takes you on a
I
ride.
want
and
that,
ends
and I
right
want
where
the
you started.
train, bringing back the train.
Oh my
Little
goodness.
monorail,
Oh my
little
gosh,
monorail.
yes.
Get
I
some
want
Disney
trails.
World going
Just-
on.
Make me craft railroad tracks.
Sure, we can do that.
Yeah.
We have a lot of.
And then once
I'll
the railroad
make more
tracks are
wood and
done,
stone, it's fine.
then I can
All
save
those
up
nugs.
to build a train, a working train. I don't know.
There were some beautiful amenities from Pocket Camp.
There was the
love.
treehouse that I really liked. There was
There's the skateboarding.
Yeah,
pipe.
and the snowboarding
Skateboarding
one,
half-
remember? For winter sports.
and even like one of the last amenities that we got. Do you since we played as a group
long
was the
time
haunted
ago.
house. The haunted house would be awesome.
so
Can we?
fun.
That would be a great seasonal thing to have to do a haunted house. Like
Yeah, or
little Jack comes
yeah.
by, or it's a Jack Island that's a haunted house, and you
Yes.
have to get through
Oh my
the
gosh, it's a
haunted
spooky
house.
island. Oh my gosh.
I love that
And wouldn't
idea.
it be cute if some of the characters were dressed up to like spook you inside the house?
Not dressed as Jack, just dressed
Not
up
just
as
no,
as
just
fun
dressed up
things.
as cutely.
You know, put like skeletons and whatnot, or it'd be really cute if they dressed up as each other.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Little-
yes.
little penguin walking around dressed as like
Just like Scoop. You
Lolly
could just be
or
wearing,
something.
like, oh my gosh, come on, this is gold. Why don't animals? Oh, that'd be so sweet to see animals dressed up as other animals. Sorry, that's like a separate dream suite altogether.
yeah.
I think, but I love it.
And then you could get
put
their
little
hoods.
bears and cat ears and little cats and bear ears. I guess you can sort of do that. They have those ears from those little helmet ears from.
Helmet ears,
Whatever
yes,
those are
from the wild animal what are they called? Like the animal costumes, fluffy animal costumes. Nope, that wasn't what they were called. Some sort of animal,
Pointy-eared and not pointy-eared.
right? Round-eared and pointy-eared.
Furry animal. I don't remember. But yeah, they have those. That's actually that we're close. We're already close there. But yeah, I want them to be able to dress as each other. I just want that.
That
I
sounds
want to
very
see
appealing.
like Hans dressed as Lolly and Lolly dressed as Tex and Tex dressed as Stitches and so on and so forth.
So cute.
plus
100%.
Yeah, that's
I
some
love how
quality.
all our dream suites always kind of like evolve into more dream suites.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's not just a one and done.
We're giving Nintendo gold here. They just have to make one of these happen, and we'll be delighted again for a few weeks, and then,
And then
do it
we'll know
again,
that they're
do it
listening,
again.
and we'll be so
Right?
happy. And then we'll just keep coming up with stuff. I'd love to be part of their like brainstorming team.
I know.
Right?
Bring us in for a focus group. You don't
up
even
with
have to
ideas.
pay me.
Sure.
I'll come in for a focus group.
Yeah.
At least ask
Well,
us some
I mean, it'd be
questions,
nice
survey.
if you gave us a little
Sure.
trinket
Oh, stipend
for our
you know,
time.
Make sure we can afford to come and go. Give us a little snack, whatever.
Yeah. And maybe some tchotchkes.
Yeah, free Animal Crossing swag. But again, I would do it for free. I would not do it for the gifts.
But I would like the gifts.
Yes, I will
like
not
the
turn away a gift.
You could
Do not
always,
look at
and if,
gift
Don't look at
Nintendo
gift,
in the
gift
mouth.
in the gift.
right. And if it ends up being not for you, you could always share it in the no buy, buy nothing group.
Nope, in the no
That's
buy
right.
group.
No
No
buy.
buy.
Honestly, if it was
No
an
buy.
Animal Crossing trinket, I'd probably share it on our Discord first. That's just
That's
you know.
also fair. That makes
Or our
sense.
Patreon.
Or our Patreon. That's a very good point too.
Ha ha ha. The Pocket Pod on Patreon if you're interested.
The Patreon, the Pocket Pod.
Yay, verily.
And now, and with that shameless plug, are you guys ready for night nights?
I super am.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay.
Thank you for.
Thanks for listening, friends. It was fun just chatting about random stuff as well as Dream Suites with you guys tonight
It was.
and today, because it's whatever time you guys are listening to this.
That's true.
Oh, at the time of this episode dropping, it will be a certain Rar's birthday.
Oh my gosh. It's
If you're in the Discord or on the social medias, feel free to wish our Rar a happy birthday.
And then if you wait 2 more days, a certain leash also has
It's
a birthday.
true.
And if you want to catch them both, go right in the middle on Saturday and wish them both a happy birthday in one shot.
Oh, I love it. That's A+. Also great.
Equidistant.
That's an efficiency tip for you.
Love it.
Pro tip.
I'd like to thank Jack Quaid-Plank of Monkey Cat Studios for another fine production and troubleshooting of our recording software
Yeah.
tonight.
Rough day for Zencaster, guys.
Yeah. So let's say goodnight. You ready?
Good night.
Good night.